Guns are a privilege and not a human right. If you agree with me, then stick around as I'm about to go ham on your little Second Amendment. Here in the United States, all right-wingers and conservatives and even some liberals have been so brainwashed by the Second Amendment's propaganda. Frankly, it's laughably disgusting. Right-wingers would rather keep that idiotic, outdated, flawed, and ridiculous Second Amendment than give their citizens an amendment that says healthcare is a human right and it should be provided to all citizens. But no. Guns are more important than healthcare here in the United States. Mass shootings are literally a weekly event here in the United States. It's kind of expected now. An event that we see all the time on our news channels. No matter what state you're in, no matter where you are in America, you will witness a mass shooting. Mass shootings are like holidays here. They happen all the time. People will make a ruckus about it for a few days, maybe a week. The president, whoever's president, will make their little speech, and then it's over. Forgotten about. Everyone stops giving a shit. And why is that? How can a country's government sit there and watch little children be unalived and do nothing about it? The families at Sandy Hook took 10 years to get a settlement from the that unalived their children. And still, no new gun reform laws have been passed. Nothing. If it was up to me, I would take all your guns away, conservatives. You don't need them, because if one person f***s up, that person up for everybody. Sorry, not sorry, but that's how things work in a normal society. And what do you need guns for? A hobby? Not important. Collection? Not important. Hunting? Again, not important anymore. Go mountain biking. Visit a theme park. Something that doesn't involve death. Guns are literally a waste of time. They're only here to unalive people. That's it. Nothing you will say will change that thought of mine. Because of guns, I was pushed out of my motherland and forced to live in this living hellhole known as the United States of business. I want to ask you conservatives, all you pro-Second Amendment people, I want to ask you a question. When is this going to end? When will you realize that your Second Amendment sucks? Sucks big old elephant. Europeans like me are laughing at y'all, laughing in your faces, laughing at how dumb your thought process is. You right-wingers care more about inanimate objects, guns, than you care about your children or your health care. And you guys call yourself pro-life? Pro-life where? Where? 19 children were unalived in Texas a few weeks ago. Are you still pro-life? Oh no, you sons of are pro-birth. That's all you are. As a European that came here to the United States, I am literally in shock that your Second Amendment hasn't been updated or changed or amended or frankly completely removed. You have no universal health care, but hey, Cletus sure is happy that he has a gun, and that's all that matters to y'all. That is called selfishness, right-wingers, and that's all that you are. But I bet money that your thought process would be completely different if your child was involved in a mass shooting. Your opinion on the Second Amendment would be vastly different, trust me. And I bet if you were this father, your opinion would completely change.
I just want her back. I just want her back, man. I don't want to do none of this. I don't want to go to the funeral home. I don't want people's condolences. I don't want to do none of this. I just want my baby back. I just want my baby back, please.
Marie Garza's life was taken at a school we could see from her own backyard.
I don't know what to do, man. She didn't deserve that.
No.
She didn't.
Oh, she didn't.
I just want to protect my little girl. And the last time I saw her, I just dropped her off at school. I didn't know it was going to be the last time I would see her.
When will this end? When will this end? I put money on this, that if one of the politicians that's pro-NRA, that's pro-Second Amendment, if one of their kids got involved, unfortunately, in a mass shooting, I bet that they would push for gun reform immediately. Let me give you a little scenario. How a sane country handles gun violence. Listen, a little over 20 years ago or so, Dunblane Primary Elementary School in Stirling, Scotland, experienced one of the worst massacres in the UK. This sick Thomas Hamilton walked into a school and unalived 16 children and 1 teacher. And guess what the Scottish government did? They almost banned all guns, especially the guns that son of a used to unalive those children. Now, how many mass shootings do you think have happened in Scotland since that gun ban? 0! All guns should be banned in the United States because apparently you people here don't know how to regulate them, especially you right-wing lawmakers. Now, I wonder how Governor Greg Abbott of Texas feels about that mass shooting, because I blame him for that shooting. He's the one that signed these loose gun laws into law. But I want to look at some of the dumbest rebuttals that pro-Second Amendment conservatives love to spit out when a situation like this happens. What we need to do is give all our teachers guns. That'll solve the problem right away. Take out the shooter before he can take out our kids. Give teachers guns? Yeah, let's give Barbara a gun. She only makes $38K a year, has mental health made up of tissue paper, and after she's done babysitting and raising America's kids, she has to go home and take care of not only her own children, but her mother that is in hospice with lung cancer. Yeah, let's give her a gun and see what happens. 9 times out of 10, she'd use that gun on herself before she uses it to protect America's children. Or here's an even better rebuttal that pro-Second Amendment conservatives love to say during a mass shooting. A good guy with a gun at every school will prevent this from happening. Oh, for real? Okay. The shooting at Robb Elementary had multiple cops outside of the school for 40 minutes while this psychopath was inside the school unaliving little children. The cops actually followed him there, had a shootout with him outside of the school. There were multiple good guys with guns outside of that school and nothing was being done. The parents pled with them, screamed at them to go inside. Some parents even organized together alone without the cops to storm inside the school to help the children. But they couldn't. The cops didn't let them. They were too busy tasing the parents. Yes, tasing the parents. So no, a good guy with a gun does not work. That is a fallacy. You have multiple good guys outside of Robb Elementary and nothing is being done. I will continue to say this, but guns are nothing but a waste of time. They are nothing but plastic and metal, inanimate objects here to unalive people. That's what they're made for, nothing else. Now, right-wing conservatives and pro-Second Amendment people, if you're here still watching, I want to give you a proposition. Because the United States is not rational enough to ban guns like Scotland and Australia, if you would like a gun and you would like to own a gun, the only way that you'd be able to get a gun is if we treat guns like automobiles. But much stricter. You'd have to pass a background check, get a license, and to get that license, you'd have to take a 2-week course on the gun that you want. And then, once you pass that course, you have to get insurance on your gun that you pay every month with premiums, deductibles, and co-pays. Just like your car insurance or your healthcare that you have here in America. Oh, and if you fail that course or the test that you're taking, you have to wait 6 months to retake that course. So you better pass. That should be exactly how gun laws should be. That's how you should amend the Second Amendment. But I'm gonna go full-on leftist on this because I'm tired of little children losing their lives because of greed. Losing their lives because of selfish politicians that could care less about you or your children. So I say ban all guns. Ban them all. Because apparently here in the United States of business, you people don't know how to regulate them. So I say ban them all. Now watch me explain why they want to get rid of abortions here in the United States. That video is right here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for weekly leftist videos. Support the channel on Patreon if you can. Support a dream. That link will be in the card right here and in the description. Get early access to all of my videos, private lives, podcasts, and much more. I hope to see you there. And also, if you can, I don't usually promote this, but check out my merch store below in the description. Get yourself a t-shirt or a mug and help support the channel. And I will see you guys later.